Hi everybody, welcome, welcome. I've just realised I've gone live and I need my daughter's tablet. Bear with me 10 seconds, please. Sorry about that, guys. I was so focused on getting ready and, you know, making my thing go live for you guys and then, you know. Anyway, howdy doody. How are you all doing tonight? I've got a bit of a plan, a little bit of a plan for what I'm doing tonight. Just had the idea. I've had a sort of an idea rumbling around in my head. Then I looked at these papers tonight and went, ooh, I think this idea could come together. So I'm hoping it is going to come together. And if it doesn't, well, we'll just put it down to experience, shall we? So let's see how it goes. Right, what have I pressed? Oh, dearie me. Live, artful stampin. See if I go live. No, what's happened there? Anyway, so these are the gorgeous papers from See a Silhouette. It's called See a Silhouette, and it's got it's just a really nice little suite. Very, very colourful. Not for the faint-hearted. This set of papers. I'll show you. Go through and show you the backs of each one. So that one's sort of mottled red, and initially I resisted these, and then I got them in when they were reduced. There was some sort of offer on recently, so I thought, oh, I'll just get them. You know, it was like four for the price of three, and part of me was like, I could make that. You know, when you look at it and you go, And then this side is patterned. It's almost like a batik to kind of start. This one, again, sort of batik. It's very colourful. Red on one side. Oh, I've done that one. Orangey on this side. And then floral. Fleur de fleur. Blues with leaves. Oh, I don't mind that, actually. It could be masculine. And that one. So there we go. Right, I'm getting myself up and going so I can say hello to you all. Let's see who's in the house. Wow, that was quick. 25 of you. That's good. Hi, Taylor, April, Deborah, Anne-Marie, Tessie, Michelle, Carol, Linda. Linda, thank you. Denise, Sheila, Cindy, Jackie, Linda Dickinson. Wasn't that funny? We've got Linda Clare and Linda Dickinson. Tracy, hi Tracy, Laurie, Anne-Marie, 2 Anne-Maries. That's so funny. Anne-Marie and Anne-Marie. Hi Steph, you got it. Woohoo. Ali, Denise, Rhonda, Michelle, Heather and Debbie. Stojkovic. What a fabulous name. Okay, so some of you have already said you've got these papers. Well, I'm hoping to inspire you tonight. I have already cut some up so that I'm not going to bore you with lots of chopping, but I will run through how I cut it so that you get a bit of an idea. So in the States, you guys would have chopped it at, I presume, 3 3/4, I think, or 4 inches. So what I did was I cut them down because I'm in the UK, trying to fit everything to UK sizes. I cut the paper at 10 centimetres, then I cut it at 14.35, and that left me, so I cut, you know, twice, and that left me a little row at the end. Then the second batch of this, I cut some strips, so I cut 3 strips after I'd cut out one of those, and I cut those at 2 1/8 of an inch, and I'm left with these pieces, but I've got a whole little stash there ready to go. Right, so the reason I wanted to, I chose these colours initially is because they're lovely and bright, and as I said in my description, I want to use just black ink tonight, and I didn't want to risk the black not really showing up on the blue. That's not to say it wouldn't. I mean, look at that. I think it would show up on that, but I just wanted to go with something safe initially. And I do find that if I have a bit of an idea for something, rather than trying to something to weigh out sometimes, I just go for the safe option, because it's more likely to kind of work and, you know, hopefully be successful. Right, you're absolutely shattered. I've got a banging headache. Never. Oh my goodness. Right, sit down, Steph, and get yourself a cup of warm water and a bit of honey. All right, no caffeine, just a bit of water, and sit and watch me. Oh, let me get rid of this paper. That's from a previous project which I have filmed, but I'm not quite sure when I'm going to show you that one. So. So my idea is, ladies and gentlemen, is to make some cards where you have your main kind of, what's the word, matting layer. So you have your main kind of piece that would sit on your card like that. Then you would choose something else to go in the middle. But you may choose something that, when you first look at it, it doesn't look like there's much of a difference between the two. All right, so it needs a border. So the other night I jotted down some ideas for how you could create a border with two pieces of paper that perhaps similar in tone. And so I have come up with a couple of different ideas, including obviously ink blending, you know, getting the sponges out, that kind of thing. But I have got some ideas also for how we can do it with some stamps. So I'm just going to start off by blending and then just getting a little bit of black on just onto the edges. We don't want to go too far in, otherwise it's not really going to show up. And then we'll get started. All right, so I have several ideas. I found it! Label me bold! I was looking for this the other night, and it turned out I'd actually put it on my shelf rather than in my box of new things. So I want to use these. And then Esther's requested to borrow a stamp set off me, so I'm going to have a little play with that tonight, because I'm not going to see it for a little while. You know what happens when you lend things to your sister? You know, she keeps them for months on end. Anyway, I thought, oh, I'll use that tonight, and then I'll say goodbye to it. What's everyone saying? Oh, no more notice. Oh dear. Try what's it? Following me and then following me again. Right. Put these stamps out. Put these on here for a second. Right, I've got an idea for these word stamps. Okay. Hold on to your hats, folks. And then I've got some of these to play with. Right. But let's get started. I've got so many ideas. I had this idea, and then I was like, oh, I could use this stamp, and then I could use that stamp, and use that stamp, and ooh. So I'm just gonna keep going and see how many I can do, because I'm kind of itching. I'm itching to get these done. Right. So I want something to go around the edge. I've just re-inked my tuxedo black ink. Is the lighting okay, everybody? Need to. Is that better? There we go. Do let me know if it goes how, you know, not quite right. So, unfriending and sister. Hi. Oh, forgotten Troy's mum's name. Hi, Janice. Hi, Brenda. Lighting's fine. Okay, right, let's get going. I've got to keep going. Right, so the idea is that you create border by stamping behind. Oh, this pad is a bit juicy now, but that's good. So let's do this and go around like this, and then finish off there. Okay, so look, already you can see there's quite a difference in the contrast between, so if I just bring another one that looks a bit like that, look, so the difference between that and that now. because it's got the black behind it. Okay, but we're going to keep going. We're not stopping there. We're going to add more texture to this border. Okay, so these are just some blobs. Not very impressive blobs, I might say, but it's okay. We'll get these blobs in here. There we go. A little bit more texture there. And then, oh, I really fancied putting this one in here. Now, I know some of you may not have this stamp, but I may have enabled a few of you to get this a few months ago when I used it. And I really do love it. It's just so lush. So lush. I can see Esther's going to go to town with this stamp. Liking that. Would not have thought to even try something like that. Oh, good. I'm glad. Giving you the ideas so you can go and create all by yourselves. Okay, now, then I had another idea. I'm full of the ideas tonight, folks. Okay, so now I'm going to have to just really think about where these are going to go because I want them to show up. So I'm thinking. Now they're not going to show up precisely each time because, you know, we've already got a bit of the black in there. But I like the idea of having these word stamps going around the edge. Oh, let's get that in the middle. And using them as a design element, not just make sure you ink them properly. I haven't been inking them properly, that's why they're not quite showing up. That's a bit different, isn't it? Ooh, right. I'm going to stop there, I think. And then you could maybe do, oh, I don't know, a big tree, or I don't know. There's a funky old tree here, isn't there? Might look a bit spooky though. I don't know. Maybe a bit too spooky. Maybe you want something a bit more fun, like just some, I don't know, just some splats or something. Let's have a think. Or just a different kind of tree, or the horse. I did think, what about the Let It Ride stamp set? Let's get that out. Let it ride. You know, a nice horse or something. Or just, oh, actually, I like the idea of those horses just on the bottom. Like that, and have this as this gorgeous sky. What do you think? Right, I'll stop in a second and read your comments. Sorry, I'm getting carried away here. Oh no, let's do that. Let's get a bit of scrap. Oh! I chopped his head off. Find another piece. Don't do that, people. Don't chop the horse's head off. I'm going to have to chop a bit of his butt off on the other side. There we go. Now, I don't know if that actually needs... See, the previous one, I did a bit of shading, didn't I? But I actually think it pops a little bit more by not having the shading. Maybe just a little bit of black on the edge. So I'm just going to run my piece of paper through the ink pad just a little bit, just to give a tiny, tiny bit of black. I know. Vicious stamping, hey, vicious. Oh, I like that. I like it. I just think it's like a bit of an alternative masculine card, isn't it? You know, getting sick of greens and browns for men. Let's zing it up a bit, you know? Oh, what should I get? A bit of yellow, maybe. A bit of yellow. There we go. And then, I don't know, the hello up there. Hello. I don't know, maybe well done. I don't know. I don't think I would normally wouldn't normally put hello on a card, but anyway, we'll do it. We'll do it. If someone wants to super chat me, I'll send them this if you want. Someone really loves this. And I can send you a hello card. Hello. A decent, oh, now you say. Now she says. A decent sized sentiment in the middle. Sorry. Done it too late. Oh, too late. Right, let's see what other sentiments I've got. I was thinking the other day, I do need to buy some bigger sentiments. Oh, you know what? I've done it now. Let's just do another one. Let's get on. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we've got that piece. No, we'll ignore that. Let's go for another one. Let's go for a bit of red. Nice bit of red. And so we'll go, right, so that needs to go there, like that. So let's have a think. What else could we use as a border? So you could do horses as a border, but that would be fun. Right. Hi, Janice. Right. Okay. Let's go for something different. Maybe a little hint of this. Not all over. Let's go for a little hint here and there. Little blobby there. Little blob there. A blobby there. Okay, so not all over this time. You can put the sentiment on the headless and cut it out and put it on the good card. Good idea. Okay, let's get some trees out this time. I want to experiment with the trees. So what about this one? Oh no, I took the horses off. I don't need the horses yet. We might use it again. What about we do some trees, just like a little coppice there. So I'm just going to ink up that bit on the side, because I don't feel like we need to have it all over the place. So thank you people for joining. If you've just joined, I'm basically experimenting with just using black ink to create borders on some bright DSP. Okay, this is, you know, our thing tonight. This is what we're doing. To see what we can create. Just grab a bit of post-it note just to do a bit of masking. Maybe do one up here. Oh no, that'll be okay. Just stick that there, like that. Right, let's bring that piece of paper back. Where's my bit? Okay, stick that there. So we've just got hints of trees coming out the top there. Right, what about this time? We go for for you. I've got that song in my head because I just looked out my back door window and I could see stars twinkling, and I was thinking of that song by Take That. The stars are coming out tonight. There we go. For you. Or you. Oh, it could be not for you, or you. That would be really odd, wouldn't it? I think I'm going to have to trim it down. We can't have or you. That would make a really alternative card. Does he love me? Does he not? You or you? I know what. Let's do the stars in this one. Oh, Audrey. You're here now. You're here now. So praise be. Right. Some little stars for you. For you. Ooh, right, what else can we do? Maybe a few little stars there, a few little stars there. This is super yummy. Right, let's see if I can make this thing brighter, because I feel like you can't see me properly, but it is just the setting on this tablet. Right, let's trim this down just a little smidgy widgy, because we can't have or you, can we? That's just rude. There we go, that's better. For you, for you. Okay. And then we might want a little hint of the little, you know, swirly whirlies. So if you do have this stamp set, it's like when you discover splatter stamps for the first time. You just want to cover everything with splatters. Just little tiny scrolls. So it's still masculine. We're not tipping over the edge into like feminine whimsy. We're just, you know, putting a few scrolls in there to, you know, this is a sophisticated man we'd send this to, you know, a sophisticated artsy man, you know, maybe a bit of a rocker, a bit of a superstar. There we go. What do you think? For you. That's a bit bright, isn't it? No, it's a bit too bright. Let's go with the orange. This one, I think. There we go. We just need a really nice image for this, the middle bit. Don't know if the horse... No, see, I don't think the horse is quite right. What about a mountain? I don't know. Would a mountain look right? Right, let's have a look at what you're saying, because I'm missing out on comments. Oh, you're all saying hello to each other. Oh, try landscape. And next time I will do that. I've just put the sentiments in the wrong place. Have you been watching Handmaid's Tale? No, I read the book a long time ago. I saw the first bit of the series. That breed of masculine. As a male, I love the look of this card. Yes! Yes, thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Is this your first time watching? You know what? Thank you. Oh, now I get notified you're like... A tree from Rooted in Nature. Monica, I sent it back to my friend. Hi from Canada. I just found you on your videos. I'm so happy I did. Love your collage method. I can't wait to give it a try. Awesome. Linked to. That's so cool. Linked to. Zoom in just a touch. Yes, I will do, Deborah. Okay, welcome, Matthew. Yes, everyone say welcome to Matthew. Come on, ladies in the house. We like to welcome people. So, welcome and links to. Linked to. I'm going to have a quick look, see what other things I've got. Oh, I've got the paint. Oh, what about the paintbrushes. What do you think of that? Or we have, oh, I do have the deer. The deer. And I have the octopus. That might be nice on the blue one. And I do have trees from Winter Woods. That one. Matthew can choose. Taylor says the pens. He likes the deer. Do you want to see the deer? Matthew, are you a crafter? Are you a paper crafts person? Do you like making things? Right. Oh, he looks nice on there, actually. I think he's a perfect fit. Right, let's get him on there. You're massively a crafter. We're going to start discovering what... I bet he's another YouTuber. I bet he has a fantastic blog. And, you know, we're all dying to discover you, Matthew. Hi, Tony. Gosh, Monday seems to be the night to be on YouTube. You're all about tonight. Lovely to see you all. Hi, Sheila. I've made 600 cards since the beginning of 2019. Flip. I don't think I've ever counted how many cards I've made. I think I would get too scared. Oh, hey, what a combination. Look at that. Now I'm wondering, to make him look a little bit more pronounced, do I need to mask him and do a bit of inking around the edge of him, or do I need to colour him like a little bit with the grey or something? Do you think you see, I'm edging towards masking. Let's do a quick mask while we all chat up Matthew and find out what he's been making. So Matthew, what sort of style do you like? What products do you use and so forth? Mask. Janice thinks he's fine as he is. Ali thinks he looks good as well. Okay. So do you think I should really move on to the next project? Mask, says Tracy. Okay. So we've got mixed feelings. I think the reason I feel that he should have a mask is because I'd like him just to show up a tad more clearly. Just a little more clearly. You're going to have a focal point on a card. It's nice to make sure that the focal point really does show up, you know. So that's the reason I'm being a little bit pedantic to do this. So if you're watching this on the replay, please fast forward about a minute, because all you're going to watch me do is cut. Sorry, I missed that comment. What? Just ground him at the bottom near the legs. Oh, you mean just make him look like he's standing on something? Is that what you mean? I can do that. I can. The thing is, once this mask is cut, we can either use it or not use it, and it's there, isn't it? I love making unique cards, not just your average card. Also love mounting things with mounting tape. Mounting tape? What's that? He's blue-blooded, Audrey. What are you talking about? This deer. Okay, now with this poor deer, don't forget to cut between the legs, because it looks really funny if you mask off all the other areas. Excuse me, Mr. Deer. You have to make sure you do cut this out, and if you're being really super pedantic, you need to cut between the other legs as well. Oh, dimensionals. Okay, yes. You see, look, strictly, you need to cut there as well. Okay, so that you're not faffing around, I would actually just cut up. You see that okay? Cut up the side through there. See, I'm doing this so that you can not have to think about it. Cards galore! Ooh, right, we're all going to be checking out that later, aren't we, girls? Not now, though, please. Stay with me. Stay with me, baby. Right. Oh, that's it. That's all I'm doing. Right. Throw the bits in the bin. Pop him over. Always remember when you're cutting a mask, just to try and cut a little bit inside the line as well. So Matthew, do you use YouTube as a bit of a place to get inspiration, or? Oh, I presume you do. I haven't put anything for a while, but I've just started putting pics of there. Oh, great. Right, we're not going to overdo it too much, just a little wee bit. Oh. Sorry, I was getting little black marks then. I wasn't happy with. Okay. A little bit more. There we go. That's a bit better. And then we're just going to do a little bit of ink at the bottom. Oh, a bit too much ink at the bottom. Oops. Blend it out. Okay, and then in here is... Oh, that's it. I was looking for the grass. The little grassy tufts. Those are fabulous. YouTube and Pinterest. Ah. So what products do you like using, Matthew? Do you use Stampin' Up products? There we go. Right. Bring it back in. Is that the one? Yes, that was the one, wasn't it? Ta-da! Oops. A bit higher. Stampin' Up and Kaisercraft. Ah. I've not looked at their products for a while, actually, Kaisercraft. Yay. Hi, Gamer Gone Mad 2, Helga. Nice to see you. Right, let's move on. We're going to whiz through tonight because I've got plenty of other ideas to get going on. Right, so we haven't stamped on the orange yet, have we? So let's do this landscape. And we could put something crazy like that on it. And I quite like the idea of using some sort of treeage stuff. Oh, there's 2 trees in this set, actually. It's a really gorgeous one. Some more blocks. And this is where I'm missing my little helper to come and help me clean my blocks and my stamps. Does it keep like dropping? Let's see if I can. Sorry about this. It feels like it keeps dropping down. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Just let me know. I've changed where I've got my mount hanging from. I've got it coming from the front rather than the side now, which is zoom out. Oh, you want me to zoom out? Well, I know what, I can go up. I know. My little girl, she's in bed. Right, let's get some trees or some bushes here. Now, because I've just re-inked this ink pad, it's not quite behaving. That's better. Australia! Oh, good morning, Matthew, then. Okay, there we go. Let's put that back on there. See what else we fancy. Maybe a little bit of this like snowdrifty looking thing. Very lightly though. I'm not pushing down too hard with this. Just a very little hint. Just start building up the colour. So don't feel, because we're creating a border, don't feel you have to kind of really go in there and get lots of black in there. Let's build it up. Build it. Oh, obviously had a bit of an inky spot there. Never mind. It's about building up the textures bit by bit. So we've got also these lovely dots, which I think are supposed to be snow. Hi, Vicky, good morning. There's quite a few Australians here. Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? It does look like a bit like a fire. I didn't really mean that to happen. Sorry, I didn't mean to trigger all you guys in Australia. Re-traumatise you all. At least I haven't got a little koala. Some koalas everywhere at the moment. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but right. Oh, now there are some really sweet little stars in the Leave a Little Sparkle stamp set. I always have to say that, Leave a Little Sparkle. It's not the unicorn set, which I tend to call it. Oh, keep you all so close together. See, I told you could end up having a bit of an artful stamping retreat, like in all the different regions. Hi, Lydia. Okay, so for this one, I'm thinking I want to go quite dark around the edges. So you can use a stamp like one of these here. If you want to just sort of add a bit of an edging to it. Take that off a minute. You call it the new unicorn set. I know. I think we all do. But I don't think we've ever had another unicorn set, so something that could have called it, you know, Unicorn Sparkle or something, maybe. It would have been much easier. I mean, I don't think the word unicorn is trademarked, is it? It's just a mythical creature. Right, so I just wanted that edge to be a bit darker. So we've got that now. Sorry to do this to you again, but I'm going to use just a little bit of a hint of this around the edge. Love it. Don't know, we could maybe get away with stamping a bee there, couldn't we? What do you think? Where's my bee set on? Oh, Cindy knows Matthew. Oh, sorry. Just read what you've written. We probably had more, but I can't remember properly. You've had a brain tumour side of it. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. That is amazing. How long ago was that, Matthew? Wow, me. Yeah. Right. Oh, it was a bit close. I didn't mean to be that close. I was trying to just keep him inside the yellow bit there. I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't think it needs much more, unless you want, I mean, you could put some words. I like the idea of using the words just to, you know, create something interesting. But also I don't want to limit the card to being for a specific occasion. So I don't know. Be happy. No, yeah, I know they didn't do a be happy, did they? Okay, I'm going to do something a bit different. Rather than having the words coming out that way, I'm just going to do a little collection of just do little I don't need the mat. Right, there we go. Sorry, I was concentrating then. Oh, I feel like I need one over here now. There we go. Something a bit different. Oh, well, if the doctor says it's good for you, then you may as well do it. See you, Pam. Take care. My phone will no longer take any more reminders. Fair enough. Get another phone, Matthew. Get another phone. Digging the textiness of these cards. Ooh, that's a good way to describe them. Okay, so right, now we've got some fun stuff out. I'm just going to have a little play. You can talk amongst yourselves for a bit if you want. So if you don't have these papers, but you do have some ink, you can kind of reproduce these papers yourself. Did you know? Yeah. Bring that one. What a different tree. What I might do is do a tree either side. No, I didn't, Audrey. No, I cheated. It's from the I forgot the name of it already. See a Silhouette. It's a See a Silhouette Designer Series paper. It's this paper here. No, that's what I was just saying. If you wanted to make it yourself, you could do. Okay, I wasn't picking enough ink up off my ink pad. That's better. Where's that little bit of grass gone? Where's the grass? Okay. They're fun, aren't they? Fun papers. Okay, I don't really want to do much more to the actual image bit here. I wonder if a happy birthday would fit in there. Nice. Okay, Carol, take care. Well, Matthew, you seem like you've been through it a little bit. Right, that's looking good. I feel like I need a little bit more texture. I might just go back to using this one actually. This is a jolly useful little texture stamp, this one. If you stamped it in white, it would almost look like a cloud. something else. Maybe those little stars? I know you don't get stars on the ground, but it just looks cool. Sometimes we do it just because it looks cool. Maybe some extra splodges in there. Right, that's number 4. Right, so I'm using the little fir tree from Snowfront. I'm determined to make sure I use this stamp set throughout the year because I think it's a great little one. Did you choose the papers for their colour or just cut them up randomly? I did choose the lighter colours that are in the pack. I kind of left behind the more blue and darker colours. I just wanted to use ones that I knew were going to work against the black, as I'd never done this technique before, so. I like that. I like it, I like it. Could use it for Valentine's. Should we do some hearts? You could use this for Valentine's Day. I think. Cute. Thank you, Janice. That's just a really kind of funky alternative Valentine's card, I think. What words could we have? What about you're one of a kind? Or What about, I wonder if we've got some other words in. Well said. But you mean the world to me. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? There is love there. Oh, just yeah, have a look in your stash. Anything that's bright, but not too busy. Or just make it yourself. Make some papers up yourself with some ink and water. Oh, I like that. So the text has just created a bit of a extra border around it. So then I guess if you wanted just to stamp that there with it, maybe a little tree or something. Should we try that? Find a sort of lightish area. What would stamp darker? I'll be looking into this pen here. What's that about Sheila? Stays on ink, yes we do. You think it would stamp darker? The thing, I've just literally re-inked this, so it's not spread out like evenly. So it's kind of my fault really. Oh, there we go, that's a bit better. That's all right, Audrey. Doesn't matter when you start, as long as you get started. It's fun, isn't it? The fun we can have with just ink and water and paper. Oh, I like that one. Right, moving on. I wonder if do one that's I'm succumb to plagiarism tomorrow. Literally, I need to recreate these cards. You go for it, Tony. You go for it, girl. Sorry, I'm presuming you're a girl. It's about Tony. Right. Oh, these little trees would fit in there nicely, wouldn't it? The swirl is from Leave a Little Sparkle. It's the unicorn set. Oh, it's great to cut butterflies from. Ah, yeah. I can imagine, yeah. They look great. I'm weird. I don't like messy fingers. I'd have to wear gloves. Really? But you just get your gloves messy. Now that'll freak you out. Right, I'm thinking of this paper curling back a bit. That's all right. It's all right, Audrey. I have a lady who comes to my classes who wears gloves. Now that could do with a nice big happy birthday or something across it, couldn't it? Or something. Maybe a few more stars or something in this one. Stars there. Big happy birthday in birthday jubilee. Don't know if it's a bit too big. Oh, there we go. That looks nice. Do I have the Life is Grand stamp set? don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. What's in that one? Perfect. Oh, is that the one with the really big sentiment? What page is it on? So if you're watching me and you're wondering how I know so much about all these different products, it's because I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I get to sell these products. So if you want a copy of the catalogue, please let me know, because I'll be happy to supply you with one. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I feel like it needs some sort of lace or doily or something in the background of it. And I don't think I have any stamp set that's doily-like. Let's have a quick look if there's anything. Oh, I know what I do have. No, it's not thick enough. Oh, there's a little lace one. I'm going to get that one out and use it on the next one. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there. How long have I been on for? An hour already. Oh my gosh. Right, last one, I think. What have I got left? Got this one. Ooh. I might go with that one. You know what, I think I might just go ahead and stamp this now. So it's done. And then I can use this block. Oh no, I don't need this block, I need a bigger block. This stamp is so pretty. So don't feel you need to have all these stamp sets to have a go with this technique. You just need some black ink and stamp sets that have got nice line kind of drawings to them, really. That's pretty. And then if you want to add some extra bits of florals, there is this tiny little one here, which is nice for kind of filling in gaps, really. Just another one down here. Okay, so now we need some sort of something a bit more substantial. I'm just going to plug in my I need a bit of juice in my phone. Bear with. There we go. Right, we need something a little bit more. Oh, now I haven't used this. I haven't been brave enough to use this yet, so maybe I will now. So it's got kind of like that little design there, and it's got that little design there. Oh, bye Matthew, see you. Hi Wanda, yes you are catching me live. Oh, take care. Have a good day at work. How are you, Wanda? Nice to see you. Ah, so I need to stamp that one a bit further up. I was being cautious. And go much higher. So now I'm going to use the other side of the stamp. That's nice. I was a bit scared of using this because it's such strong strokes. I was like, oh, it's going to be fine. But no, it's okay. It's what I wanted. It's what I needed. I could even actually come a bit higher on that side. I like it. Ooh, I like it. Haven't used this, so there's a little like snow splatter. This one here. You can use it. Oh, there's birdies. I forgot about the little birdies. Oh, I could have had little birdies in my trees. I might put it in one of the others. Right, so let's see what this splatter's like. Ooh, yeah. That's a really robust bit of splatterage. Yeah, I apologise for being quite stamp heavy tonight. I've used lots of different stamp sets, but please don't feel that you've got to go and buy all these to recreate something or make something beautiful. It's just a case of using what you've got and, you know, thinking through it and, yeah, doing something creative with what you've got. Okay, I like that one. I'm going to leave that there. I am eager to put just a few little birds on. Oh, I used this stamp set in Sunday school, and a little girl came and sort of basically tipped all the stamps out. And so I thought, right, stay calm, just stop putting them away. And then I could see immediately that I'd lost one of the birds. I was like, oh no. But I thought, well, it can't have gone far, you know, she's just been sitting there. So I got one of the other little girls. I said, could you have a look on the floor and see if you can find the bird? And she just went, yes, here it is. I was like, oh, phew. So, these little birds, they fly away. Right. Got a good amount of ink on there. I've got them sitting on the little, look, sitting on there. That's quite cute. Let's get another one. I haven't got enough desk space to have lots of stamps. I've only got a computer table. Use the floor, Audrey. Use the floor. Oh, little birdie sitting on top of the swirl. You know what? And I think I can fit a little birdie down here. Just a little one there. There we go. I know, I did keep very calm. I'll pop these back right now. These all need a bit of a clean, to be honest, because they've all been played with and they're not as sticky as they were. But hey ho. Hey ho, there we go. Step back there. And there. Right, let's have a bit of a recap then, folks, because we've done loads. Let's put this black ink away before I get it on something I don't want to get it on. I'm going to just move some of these stamps to the back. I'm going to have a good old cleaning session in a second. And then, yeah, push these to the back a bit. Right, let's see what other comments I've missed. Oh, a hostess trolley. Ooh, that's a good idea. Oh, nearly fell at the last hurdle. My happy birthday's a bit ski-whiff, isn't it? So I'm going to just angle it slightly. And then just fold that in a bit at the edge. So it doesn't look so obvious. There we go. There we go. Oh, I think it would look nice on black. Oh, dramatic, dramatic. Right, this is blue, but imagine this is black instead. I think it would look nice on black. That one. Then there was this one. Let's see if I can zoom out a bit. Oh, happy anniversary, Vanessa. Look at all those stamps there. And then we have this one. Then we've got the B one. Then the deered one. That will look better on a darker background. I think Night of Navy or something. And then, honestly, I think that's the last one. Yep, that's the last one. Whew, there we go, folks. I think we could, you know, say that this was a successful little session. And very grateful that the idea I had in my head kind of worked. So, oh, golden anniversary next year. Oh, I know, Vanessa. How's he doing? I'm hoping they sort of still come under the masculine, you know, term. I think they do. I mean, Matthew said that they did, so I'm going with what Matthew said. He said that they were masculine enough. And you can really have a play with what card base you're going to use, because it just changes it so much when you use a different colour. He should know. Indeed. Actually, I think I prefer the white. quite like that. Let's stick this down. What, on a black? Let's have a look. What do you think? White pops the colour. Gold. Vanessa's obsessed with gold embossing. I think a bit gold around the edge. That would look nice, wouldn't it? Right, so thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Feel free to leave at this point unless you want to just keep chatting. So thank you everybody that supported my channel, and just by watching or by giving thumbs up or sharing it out. You know, if you feel that there's crafty friends who might enjoy this sort of thing, please remember to, you know, pop them a little message, say, watch this, look what I saw. And that helps me immeasurably. And also it's just nice to share the love with this lovely community, and I just love that we've got new folks joining us all the time. Hi Desk Jockey, I'd like to see the far right bottom panel on the deep blue carved base. Well, this one, this panel on the blue. Yay, thank you. Yeah, Stoke, that's the easiest thing you can do, is just give me a nice thumbs up. And yes, she says, yes. Oh, thanks, Connie. Go forth and create, everybody. Go and have fun with this technique. Come on, move over. Now I feel that that's got to have a bit of black on the edge of this. It doesn't look quite. It needs a border. Now you couldn't do this on the felt pads, going backwards and forwards. You'd rip the pad. But you can on the Memento black inks. And let it dry. I'm being careful not to touch those black edges because it takes a little bit of time to dry. Oh, I forgot I'd stuck that down. There we go. See again, oh no, was this the one that I tried on? Oh no, it was that one I had on the white. Again, that definitely needs black on the edges. Oh, fabulous. Yes, we've got another day, haven't we? I was trying to watch back on the video to say when I said that the cut-off period was. Did I say midnight, 12 o'clock? Midnight, 12 o'clock. Midnight on Tuesday. So if you didn't see the videos from the weekend, I issued a bit of a colour challenge. So if you want to go and watch those and take part, please join in the fun over at Artful Stampin Space, and you can share what you've made, and then I'll be picking picking winners from those who participated. Ooh, who would like to win some of these? Maybe the winner could have a few of these. Oh, you're playing with beautiful friendship. It's a Halloween makeup. It represents our cosmic spirit inside our human skin suit. Well, you know what C.S. Lewis said? We are souls with a body, not a body with a soul. Me, says Vanessa. Me, I want to win. I want some. I guess it's fair that every entry you do, you get your name put in again. I guess that's fair. What colours have you been using, Ali? Now I know I've put green. This is Pear Pizzazz behind here, but I'm wondering whether to go for like a slightly darker green. Or even a yellow. Oh yeah. That's quite nice actually. It doesn't take too much. It doesn't, yeah. Sometimes it's nice to have a contrast, and then sometimes it's nice to have something that just makes it fade. Do you alcohol inks, Ruth? No, I don't have any alcohol inks. I daren't. Can you imagine if I got into alcohol inks? Oh, I'd have no money left. If Tim Holtz wants to send me some, I'd be quite happy to play with some. No. Bermuda Bay, back Lime Twist. Oh, I know, Coastal Cabana. Oh, Tempting Turquoise. Yes, that's nice. Black Lemon Lime Twist. Oh, that's a nice combination. Yellow, turquoise, and black. That is a nice combo. I quite like that on its own, and I'd be tempted just to stamp a sentiment if I was to do this again, this one. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't, because that creates a frame, you know, a pretty frame in itself. Yes, our blends are alcohol, but they don't work like the alcohol inks. Have you tried back of gloss photo card for swiping inks? Oh no. Yeah. Hi Carol. Yeah, I've watched a few of his. I watched the videos he put on YouTube, and then Joy Granger. I think she's off Periscope. She's at Creative Asian, so I've watched a couple of her videos. And there was a stamp set. I don't know the name of the company, but there was a company that she showed, and they had like a mountain scene stamp set, really similar to the one we've got. And then there was another one where they'd done like a field, and it was like multi-layered, and it was a field of sunflowers. It was beautiful, and it was the same company that I went, oh, we've got a mountain stamp. So it was nice to know that Stampin' Up! Are really on trend in terms of, you know, their designs, because yeah, we're already out there. we're doing it. And all those stamp sets are about to come out, so we got in there. It was Hero Arts, was it? Yeah, there we go. You're going to Phoenix next week. Oh, the one in Europe. Janice, how did you get to go to that? You've got friends in high places. Or do we go for the black? I think the black. Oh, take care, Beat. Early morning wake up call and not from Flash and the Pan this time. See you next time. It was the Mountain one was released last summer and it was the Kit one they re-released. Oh, Arizona. Oh, how come, Janice? Oh, Jenny, you're ahead of the game, girl. She knows what's going down and who's doing what. And... Were you watching Joy's Scope, Jennifer? Sorry, I thought, Janice, I thought Phoenix was the name of that craft. So our industry craft fair in Europe is, I don't know, soon, isn't it, I think? Not Stampin' Up, but general craft industry. Now, I quite like this on Tranquil Tide, but I'm not sure whether it would be better off on Night of Navy. I got a Night of Navy. No. Oh no, this is not Tranquil Tide, this is Pretty Peacock. Oh no, ugh. I cut a piece of the print rubber the size of my card and put... Oh! Oh yes, he loves running, doesn't he? I think I'm going to get a piece of Night of Navy. Bear with, everybody. Oh, breaking into a new pack of Night of Navy. Oh, do you love breaking into a new pack? Ooh, got a little mark on it there. Right, where's my trimmer gone? There it is. Estelle, I was just thinking we could have like a quiz, like a sound quiz, couldn't we? It's like, what's that noise? And we could like record sounds associated with card making. That would be fun, wouldn't it? It's like, what's that noise? Is it a DSP opening or is it cardstock? You could do like wibble boards of like all the different papers. It's like oh, too funny. Yeah, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Right, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do this again. I just like having that little bit of black around the border. I do. I think it does make a difference, honest. The sound of glue. Ooh, 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 stay. Right, there we go. Right. That is it. That's it for now, folks. So let's try and remember which one was first. I think it was 1. I think that was the order. That was... Oh no, it was that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's do that again. Get a bit closer. So, if you want to comment, which one is your favourite? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I will take photos right now and put them on Instagram, and they'll go on my Artful Stampin page, and I'll share it onto Artful Stampin space. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Ooh, she was quick off the mark there, weren't you, Esther? Right, so I will take photos. Take photos. Right, lovely to see you all. Let's have a little bit of a flippy-roo. Let's see if I can do that smoothly. So I can stand up because I've put my my holder thing is like in front of me. Because before I had it to the side of me and I was just like, oh, it's in the way. But now it's in front of me, so I can just like move it, and oh, it's cool. Super cool. So thank you very much, Desk Jockey 49. Is this your first time on my live? Yeah, so hands up who's here for the first time on a live. Not me. Great to have your company. If it's the first time ever that you've come to my videos, then do say hello, please. I like to put out a special welcome. I can't believe I've been on for an hour and 40 minutes. Ah! But anyway, no, it's not your first time. Okay. Yeah, but I was kind of like pretty chuffed about this technique. So I think this will probably one of the ones that I will do a sped up video for, because I had all these intentions for speeding up loads of my videos, but then going back I kind of go, you know what, I'm just going to do it for the really good ones, because it does take quite a bit of time for me to edit and speed up and then upload it and all that kind of good stuff. 1 and 3 for you. Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the horses and the bee. Cool. So thank you so much for your company. Please don't forget that if you would like to support my channel, you can PayPal support me. And if you ever catch me live and you fancy just dropping me some dollars, you can do it anytime. And I'm like starting to gear up to I guess not really quite annual catalogue time, but there's always things that I do need to stock up on and stuff. So you're very welcome, Vanessa. Yes, happy anniversary. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. Take care. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye.